Hello everyone, welcome back to M.I.E.L.A.N.I where we dive deep into the little things that make life extraordinary. Today we're going to explore a topic that's as sweet as chocolate cake and as invigorating as a morning cup of coffee or tea. It depends which type of person you are, but I'm both, by the way. The art of romanticizing life. So grab your favorite drink, snack, and get cozy, and let's get into it. Now, you might be wondering, what does it mean to romanticize life? Well, it's all about seeing the beauty in the ordinary, finding joy in the mundane, and I don't know what that means, so you have to do some research up by yourself, okay? And essentially making your life feel like a beautiful written novel. It's like putting a pair of rose-colored glasses. Everything looks prettier, funnier, and just a tad more magical. Imagine waking up and being excited to see the sun peeking through your curtains. Like it's waving hello just to you. That's romanticizing life. Or perhaps you're walking to work, unless you're unemployed, but anyways, and instead of just thinking about your to-do list, you notice that the light dances on the leaves and you think, wow, nature really knows how to throw a party. But hold on a second. Before we dive deeper, let's get one thing straight. Romanticizing life doesn't mean ignoring the difficult things. We all have our struggles, like trying to fold a fitted sheet without losing your sanity, whatever that means. You know what? I mean, right? You do know what I mean, okay? It's practically an extreme sport. And it's not also about romance. Because some people, myself included, thought romanticizing life is about having a love interest and being this other character, maybe a feminist character that you admire, and you try be in their shoes and have some sympathy and empathy for them. Most likely empathy. And I wanted to just say something. My life is kind of like a romantic comedy, except the fact that there's no romance and I'm the only one laughing at my jokes. That's quite sad, but okay. So, how do we go about romanticizing life? Because I'm going to give you some tips that will not only brighten your day, but might also make you... I'm not gonna say that. First up, let's talk about finding beauty in the mundane. It's easy to overlook the little things and be so unappreciative, actually not care about the things that we need to have gratitude for. And that's another thing I want you guys to do. I want you to maybe have a journal or do something and write 3 or more things that you're grateful for every single day, or it could be a week. And I want you to reflect on that. That will actually change the way you perceive and your point of view, your POV, and your perspective of different aspects in life and different things. So that would be a very great asset to think about, you know? So I don't know what to say, honestly. So one day you wake up and suddenly you're an adult, paying bills, doing laundry, and figuring out how to operate that mysterious contraption called a vacuum cleaner. And let's just say I don't know how to use a vacuum cleaner, because I've been sweeping my whole life. It's not like we don't have a vacuum cleaner. It's just it's a little too old-fashioned here, so there's no such. There's no such. But yeah. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, I got distracted looking outside for someone. So, I would just want people to actually appreciate the meaning of life, and I want you to have a few words every day that help you romanticize and fantasize your life. And wow, that actually rhymed. Romanticize and fantasize your life and see how far it takes you. I want you to do a little more research and try and pretend that word is a character, and so it's a little more in the acting side, but I want you to pretend that you're the character and that word is a character. Let's say, for example, love or life, and you try to act as those words as if they were actual human beings. So what would love be like? Something loving, caring, yeah. Okay, so I swear it's like trying to tame a wild beast. Back on the vacuum cleaner. Okay, since I went off the ramp and off topic. But here's a little secret. Even the most ordinary task can be transformed into something special. For example, when you're doing dishes, instead of thinking, ugh, I'm doing dishes again, try to appreciate the warm water on your hands and the smell of soap. And if you don't have warm water, maybe turn on your geyser. If not, I'm actually very sorry for you. Yeah, and just play your favorite music, your favorite songs. Like for me, I have a top 5, and if I say it real quick, I think you guys might catch it. I'm going to start from number 1, then I'm going to go on until number 5. So number 1, Taylor Swift. Number 2, Selena Gomez. Number 3, Olivia Rodrigo. Number 4, Gracie Abrams. Number 5, Billie Eilish. So if you didn't hear that, I'm going to say it one more time. Number 1, Taylor Swift. Please don't be a hater. She's such a gorgeous and loving person. Number 2, Selena Gomez. Same aspect. They're best friends as well, and actually all my favorite artists, that's just my top 5. I do have a top 10, I do have a top 15, and my list goes on. And then number 3 is Olivia Rodrigo. She's so emotional. She's a Pisces just like me, and I love her so much. Shout out to Millie Bobby Brown, even though she's an actress and not a singer. And the fact I'm saying even though she's an actress and not a singer, and I just realized Selena Gomez and Olivia Rodrigo are also actresses and singers. But anyways, Gracie Abrams falls number 4, and then Billie Eilish. She's a bad guy, guys. Duh. She's my 5th favorite. Then yeah. So play your favorite music, appreciate it, and suddenly you're not just washing plates or dishes. You're having a disco party in the kitchen. That's what I do just to take my mind off the dishes and instead focus on the positive side. Like, you know what? At least I have my music, my headphones on. Even if you don't have headphones, play some music or sing something or dance just to boogie on down, okay? So, who doesn't love a good kitchen dance-off by yourself? Just make sure your neighbors aren't watching. You don't want them thinking you've lost it, okay? So segment 2 is creating rituals. Next up, let's create some rituals. You know those little rituals that make our hearts flutter? Maybe you make your morning coffee, your matcha, tea, I don't know what you guys do in the morning, and you sit in the sun for a few minutes. Or you have a nightly skincare routine that I don't have because I don't have products. Off ramp, but It feels like a spa day. These rituals don't have to be extravagance. So it doesn't have to be extravaganza or extravagant or luxurious, but it needs to be a necessity. If you've heard, I don't know how the saying actually goes, but it's like the following: treating yourself or pampering yourself isn't luxury, it's a necessity. And it's exactly what it says. Treating yourself and pampering yourself shouldn't be something that should be luxury, because even middle class people could do it, or it's supposed to be a necessity. Doesn't matter if you don't have money. Money doesn't mean you can't treat yourself. Like myself, I don't have that much money, and I treat myself by doing things I enjoy, and that's more than treatment itself. Makes me happy. So treatment's just what makes you relaxed and calm and happy. So just do that and figure it out. I'm sorry, but yeah. Okay, so they can be as simple as lighting a candle while you read your favorite book, and mine right now is The Client. If not, it's Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Majority of the series, I've read it. I haven't completed the series, but I wish I could. I still need to get some more books. So, speaking of books, here's a joke for you. Why did the book join the gym? No one? Oh, no one at all? Okay, I won't say it anymore, but because it wanted to work on its spine. Okay. See, when you turn these little moments into rituals, you begin to build a little life that feels rich and fulfilling. Like it's creating your own fairy tale, where you're the main character. Who doesn't love main character energy? When everything's surrounded by you. Unless you want to be a side character forever. Bygones be bygones. Do what you want. And trigons be trigons too, honey. And every day is a new chapter filled with a delightful surprise. So appreciate nature. You don't have to be like Belle or Cinderella, but nature is our greatest muse, okay? Have you ever stopped to smell the flowers? I mean, literally, stop and take a moment to appreciate the colors, the smells, and the intricate details. It's like nature is growing a fashion show. If you know me, I love fashion, I love acting, I love any type of that. And I'm the biggest big bag, so I think you'll be hearing a lot of food. Yeah. And each flower is strutting its stuff. And here's a fun fact. Did you know that spending time in nature can actually boost your mood? So if you're feeling down, go outside and hug a tree. Just make sure the tree doesn't hug you back. That just sent chills down my spine, but okay. So surround yourself with positivity, and my battery's dying. So when I mean surround yourself with positivity, it's just the people that you surround yourself with. So your top 5 favorite people are mostly the ones who impact you, and they're a little bit more like you. So if you have good friends, you're more likely to have a good positive self-image, and if you have bad friends or family members, peers, whatever, you're more likely to be negative and grumpy and all that sort. So I'm not talking about people in general, but this may be spending time with people who lift you up and or even curating your social media feed. You know those accounts that make you feel inspired rather than drained? That should be mine. Okay, so you better subscribe, and I hope you keep yapping, but I'm still not done. Okay, so speaking of social media, here's another joke. Why don't scientists trust atoms? Because they make up everything. Okay, think of your social media as a garden. You want to plant flowers, not weeds. So if someone posts arg more blah than yay, it might be time to unfollow button. So I think it might just be time to hit that unfollow button, but I'm not saying do it. But I am saying do it. And maybe instead unfollow them and then follow me. Okay. Thanks. So fill your life with people and content that sparks joy and inspiration. That makes you actually have some momentum in your life. This can lead to a more vibrant life where every day feels like a celebration. So cultivating gratitude. Cultivating gratitude means different things, and I've mentioned this before, but you've probably heard this one before. Here's the thing. Gratitude is a secret sauce to romanticizing life. When we take a moment to appreciate what we have, we shift our focus from what's lacking to the abundance around us. Try keeping a gratitude journal. Every night, write down 3 things you're thankful for. It could be as simple as a delicious meal and a funny text from a friend. And if you run out of things to write, just remember you're probably not in a zombie apocalypse. So that's a win. Unless if you have my pronunciation, and I'm so sorry. So now let's embrace adventure. Life is too short to stay in your comfort zone all the time. Try something new, whether it's taking a dance class, going on a spontaneous road trip, or even trying a new recipe. And if it goes wrong, hey, at least you'll have a funny story to tell. Like the time you tried to bake cookies but ended up with cookie soup. Or cookie rocks. My favorite one would definitely be being creative. Creativity is something beautiful in which you express yourself. So it's the best ways of being a feminist or a character in your romanticized life. So it says creativity is another beautiful way to romanticize life. Whether you're drawing, painting, writing, or playing music, expressing yourself can bring a little bit of passion and spark of joy to your day. And your life, not just your day, but your life. And you would have that if you keep watching and listening to more of my videos. Even though you won't ever see my face. So, you know what they say, every artist was first an amateur. So grab those pencils or crayons and doodle like nobody's watching. And if they're watching, just pretend you're auditioning for a reality TV show. So reflect and connect. Lastly, take the time to reflect and connect. Whether it's meditating, journaling, or simply being still. These moments of reflection can help you understand your feelings and desires better. And connecting with others, whether through deep conversation or shared experiences, can create lasting memories that will hopefully fill and be there with you for a lifetime. And that will make you feel even richer. not financially, but for your soul and your replenished mind. And speaking of connections, here's a quick joke. Please just laugh at this joke. Why did the Scarecrow win an award? Because he was outstanding in his field. Okay, so there you have it. Romanticizing life is all about changing your perspective, finding joy in the little things, and creating a life that feels full of magic and wonder. It's about every day feeling like an adventure, whether it's through small rituals, embracing creativity, or cultivating gratitude. Remember, life is not just what happens to us, but how we choose to perceive it. And with a sprinkle of humor and a dash of creativity, a whole lot of love, we can turn that ordinary, boring life into an extraordinary life worthy to live. Thank you for joining me on Milani Appuccino. Stay yapping, and I hope you feel super duper looper excited for this new journey in your life, and I hope you start romanticizing your life in your own unique way. Bye!